Okay, so that's spraying banana everywhere. That's just spraying banana. It's one speed. There's one speed to this. It only has the one speed. And the one speed is get banana all over your shit speed, apparently. So that was a good try. It was a valiant effort. We're going to put that aside. Cooking with Zach. Exactly. Okay. So shout out to Soon, who has been honestly stocking my kitchen at this point. We have a lot of new things to play with tonight. Namely, my baking measurements are going to get a little bit more precise because I now have a kitchen scale, so I can actually, know how much I'm doing and not pack my flour in, which I tend to do. So that'll be fun. And then we also have the baking pan that we're using tonight as well, which I haven't washed this yet. I probably should give this a quick little wash before we do anything with it, but we'll get to that point. So no more eyeball drywall. Exactly. My measurements. We're working on our measurements. But yes, okay. I also have, what is that on my scale? Hello? What are you? All right, anyways. I have my bananas. They are very mushy. Very mushy. These were completely frozen about an hour and a half ago, and now I'm pretty sure half of these are liquid. So I literally took these out of the freezer like an hour and a half ago, put them in this bowl, and set them on a hot windowsill where Lucy was sunbathing. So these are mushy as fuck, but should be perfect for banana bread. Yeah, they thaw very fast. So we have those to work with. I believe we also need brown sugar, which I did get some fresh brown sugar today, so that way we don't have any of the super clumped up stuff, which is good. Should start with the butter, they need to cool for a bit. Okay, let's figure that part out. I did get some butter. I already had some unsalted butter, but we need butter. We need eggs, right? Like 2 eggs or something like that. Here's our eggs. We need normal sugar, I think, in here. We need normal sugar. Let's grab that. I needed other things, didn't I? My mousses are getting bigger. Nice. I'll grab a spoon, just open the top, and it'll slide out. Pretty much. Okay. Let's see here. Where am I going? Where's my recipe here? Let's find this here. That's not the right spot. Go over here. Iron Kitchen. Okay. So you want me to start with the butter? Heat butter in a light colored pan. Okay. How much butter do I need? I need a light colored pan. How important is the light colored pan? You said so I notice things moving, right? Dak's asking like we have the recipe. You don't? Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Tuesdays? How you doing, dude? Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm trying. I thought you said eat butter. Yes, I'm just gonna crunch it down, you know? Very, okay. I used my light pan to make dinner, so I might have to wash that to use it. Let me see what my other pans look like here. I'm not 100% sure. I have this, but it's fucking massive. You know what? We're just gonna use. We're gonna do some dishes real quick. We're gonna wash the one that I use for ramen. We're gonna wash the one I use for ramen because it is the right size for this, but it was also very much the right size for my ramen. Clean your kitchen. I cleaned it before I started stream. It's been a busy day. I've honestly been on my feet a lot today. We're washing. Yeah, we're washing dishes. Welcome to Washing Dishes with Dak. Yeah, we got time. Are you still making them into muffins? No, I actually have a bread pan now. So we're gonna make an actual loaf, which should be good. Try to make sure I get all the egg and barbecue sauce and other stuff out of here. Hey, I'm washing you. Dude, I'm excited to play more Mouse PI. That'll be so much fun. That's been such a great game. I honestly really want to get back into playing that. Cleaned everything except the exact pot he needs. It was clean and then I used it to make dinner. So it was clean and then I used it. So that's what happens. Put a little dish soap in there. Please don't judge my washing skills. I just be washing things the way I wash, you know? We just be doing stuff the way we be doing stuff. It's the biggest jug of soap I've ever seen. Yeah, Costco, man. I've just been buying stuff in bulk. As a single person, if you shop at Costco and you get stuff like paper. Like, I still have paper towels that I think I got a year ago. Like, shopping at Costco, you don't need like the perishable items, or like the non-perishable items, excuse me. You don't need to get those more than like once a year. It's kind of crazy. Loving everything except is prepped except for the one thing you need to wash. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, Croson with the 80 stream streak. Thank you, sir. My Costco hauls last me a long time. I wish I had like a extra freezer or something, because I love Costco's stuff, but I just like their food stuff I can't get because it just doesn't, it goes bad too fast, and it's way too much like stuff for one person. So that kind of sucks. But UK, we can't go to Costco unless you have certain jobs. Wait, really? You can't buy the stuff in bulk unless you have a certain job? Weird. Can't say I've ever heard that as a concept. That's interesting. Intriguing. Okay. Clean the water off of my scale here. Hopefully I'm not ruining my scale. I've never had a scale before. I'm very, very scared. I buy the shit out of Costco, but I can't justify getting the membership for the family of 3, and the nearest Costco is 30 minutes away. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Also, my phone's dying, so my phone's plugged in now. All right, we need 1 stick of melted butter. 1 entire stick. Okay, cool. And then for the brown butter, heat the butter in a light colored pan and pot so you can see the color well on medium-low heat and stir constantly. Reduce the heat to low once you start seeing these little dots form. Continue, cooking and stirring until the specks start to turn brown. So basically we're just like frying butter, like low frying our butter. Which is kind of interesting. So we have to have a subscription to Costco, but can't get one unless we're a teacher, work for the NHS, a student, etc. Oh, interesting. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, dude? That's interesting. Huh, go figure. Okay. For some reason, I thought brown butter was going to be the brown sugar in the butter, like combined, but it's just like toasting our butter. All right, hold on to your butts, we're toasting them. So it's like medium there, I guess. It said stir constantly, so we'll let that start to melt. Make sure we got our other ingredients here. Toasty butts, exactly. All right, butter, bananas, half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, butter, 2 eggs, half cup of milk, I got milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, I got vanilla, cinnamon, I have plenty, 1.5 cups of flour, got that, baking powder, baking soda, pinch of salt. Oh, I did finally buy, we will not have to deal with my salt grinder. I bought big salt. We have big salt now. We have big salt. So there we go. I'm not gonna burn the butter. Definitely gonna burn I'm not gonna burn the butter. Take the eggs out now? Eggs are out. Eggs are out now. They're warming up. Making me so nervous. How am I making you nervous? The butter's like still mostly a brick. What's up, Strawberry? How are you? Nope, eggs are out. We got those out. I guess we can get the other stuff down. We need, is it baking soda, right? Vanilla. I think it was baking soda, not baking powder, or is it both? It's both. There we go. Baking soda and baking powder. It is both things. Baking powder, baking soda, actual flour. We got plenty of that. Add that to our stack of stuff. Boom. Big salt. There we go. Has he burnt the butter yet? I haven't burnt the butter yet. The butter's hardly even melted. Okay? Butter. That's all we got. It's still a stick. You can't quite see. It's still a stick. We're working on the butter. I'm trying to make sure I'm facing and chatting with you guys, so I'm not just like, you know, you guys aren't just staring at my ass the entire stream. Oh, also, because I forgot to do an intro for the YouTube video. Hi, YouTube. We're cooking live again. Welcome back. If you want to join us live, join me over on Twitch. But you're watching the replay here, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit subscribe or wherever the hell that is. I don't know how to do YouTube things, but welcome. We're cooking live again. So, you did say toasty buns. I did. Plan foil? Oh, no. Fucker looks almost burnt to me. God damn it. I'm not going to burn it. Where's the faith? Come on. This is honestly so weird not having my headphones because it's just silent. It's just me yapping to myself, but like I know there's an audience, but also it feels weird to not have the music because that helps like curate the vibe a little more. And yeah, it's just weird. All right, that's still melting. I want to see this photo of these little specks. So, hi YouTube. All right, what does this photo of these little specks look like? Okay, forms little specks and want little specks to turn brown. Okay, also I need something to drink. Trader Joe's had a new flavor of sparkling water today. They had pineapple. So we're gonna try that too. But have to keep you humble. When was I not? Ooh, okay, pineapple. I see you. That's tasty. All right, yeah, light colored pan was definitely the right choice. All right, this is still melting over here. Not fully melted, but we're getting there. Let's see how this goes here. I'm looking for little specks here. I should turn a light on. I have a light. Boom, light. I can see. Oh my God, turning lights on is beneficial. Who'd have thought? Let's break up this little butter in here just so I can actually see things. If you can visualize it, there's butter melting over here. I don't have a way to show you this. So you just get to like visualize and just use your imagination. Imagination, imagination. All right, I think it's mostly melted. So now we just gotta keep it stirring, right? Keep it moving. Lasty isn't making Italian buttercream. Ooh, should we make Italian buttercream? What is that? We're laughing that imagine it's burnt. It's not burnt. It's not burnt. It's not burnt. Ah, I'm splashing everywhere though. I'm splashing my butter. I'm trying to read chat and stir at the same time. Oh, dude, why does butter smell so good melted? I kind of just want to make popcorn and pour this over popcorn now because this just smells too damn good. All right, I'm just gonna turn this on to low. I don't really see any specks kind of yet. So I'm gonna turn it to low. So I don't overdo it. Is there like a time on this soon of how long this typically takes to do? Or is it like, I'm stirring it, I'm stirring it, I'm stirring it. Dak's favorite song is on? What song is it? I don't know what song it is, I'm concerned. If it starts making scary popping noises, it is normal. Okay. Butter's good as hell? It is. Oh, the cheeseburger song? Yeah. 20 seconds ago. I'm sorry, I can't read chat when I'm staring at my butter. I'm gonna miss some chats here. I can't stare at all of it. I don't have infinite screens in my house. Maybe eventually I'll have an entire house that's literally just wired for streaming, cameras everywhere, and just like all of it, so. It's visual based, okay. Can stare at it. Dak staring at butts, damn Dak. I mean, can you blame me? Who doesn't check out a nice butt? Or butter, especially when it's hot, like this butter. Okay, it's got like a little white filmy foam kind of on top, which I feel like I remember from your little photo. But I'm looking here, I'm staring at it, trying to see if I see any little browning inside of that yet. I feel like once I pull this off the heat, it'll like re-thicken pretty quickly. Should I prep this, or does the butter need to like fully cool down? Yeah, it's like foamy a little bit. Oh shit, it's a Lucy dance break, oh my god. Oh my god, I can't hear anything. Lucy! Neither one of us can hear anything! Thank you for the Lucy dance break. Who was it? Gary! Thank you for the Lucy dance break. I'm gonna stir this a little bit slower here. I love that I can't see or hear anything, so I have no idea what's happening behind me. Behave yourselves back there. Don't make me pull this kitchen over. I will pull this kitchen over, okay? Don't make me pull this kitchen over. I will turn it around and we will go right back to Fortnite. I did turn this on like super, super low, so maybe I turned it down too early. I might have turned it down too early. I may have turned this down too early. He doesn't have his headphones in. Yeah, I don't have my headphones in. I can't hear anything, so. He's so invested in burning the butter. I'm trying. We stop at the gas station and want soda. It's probably still gonna, shut up! I'm trying to not do this. Chaos and Dak is stirring butter. Yep. Yep. That's just how this is going, you know? I love when I can't hear anything. Y'all are on thin ice back there. Next rest stop is in 600 miles. Hope you peed 10 minutes ago. I think I turned this down too early. This is not looking right. This is not looking how I think it's supposed to. Grab the phone here. Careful, I'm careful, Destiny. It's okay to better that you go slower on low and burning it by accident. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got like, some of you guys can quite, if you guys go to the Iron Kitchen section of the Discord, the photo that Soon posted, there's like the little bubbles in it. I'd show you, but none of the cameras are autofocusing. I don't know if you can see this. But the little bubbles that are like on there, I can see the bubbles and stuff, but I don't have like the browning in here yet. Ooh, wait, no, okay, we're getting little specs now. I have little specs. I'm happy to report. Bob, we're coming to you live. We have specs. More at 11. We do have specs now, so that is happening. The specs are specky. Now we just need them to turn brown. I have my phone photo for comparison, and so far, nothing. So, honestly, what would be nice to get at some point, and I'll need to do some research to figure out like what a good one is. What would be nice to get for the cooking show would be like an actual like mobile hot surface, whatever that's called, burner, that I could use here, so that way everything can happen here instead of back there. So we could use that for like boiling water and random stuff that we don't need to watch, but like the butter stuff would be nice to do. I'm being careful, the butter's fine. I can take 2 seconds away from the butter, it's fine. Just bring the butter with me, we'll just take it off the heat. We'll just stir here while we chat. How about that? The butter's fine. Cat head on the top of the fridge? Yeah, it's a bowl. My little bowl. Okay, SpongeBob is getting like blown up here. Can we give SpongeBob a break? SpongeBob's gonna be out of breath, man. Why are we throwing tomatoes? Oh my god. I leave you guys un-audio monitored for like 5 minutes. And now we're already throwing tomatoes at me. Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on. Let me have it. I feel like I want to turn this up ever so slightly. So glad I have all of you just watching my ass as I stir butter right now. I'm glad you guys are keeping yourselves entertained. That's what that one does, I was wondering. Incredible timing. Yep. You really can't take it off the heat? Okay. We're getting up to bullshit. You guys are. You really are. Shun the non-believer. Oh my goodness. Good lord. You guys are characters. Okay, well, I turned our temperature up ever so slightly because I feel like this is not doing what it should be doing here. Let me see what the directions with this were. Reduce the heat to low once you start seeing these little dots form. Continue cooking and stirring until the specks start to turn brown. Make sure you take it off the heat and pour into another bowl as soon as the speck color starts to look a bit toasty. You want to take it off the heat when it's lighter than it looks like in the photo because it'll continue cooking while cooling. If you wait so long, it'll burn super fast. Let it cool for at least 15 minutes before using it. You don't want the eggs to cook in the batter. Okay, that makes sense. So, I will grab another bowl really fast. There's a bowl we can pour it into. Okay. I'm pulling up Twitch on my phone so I can read chat over here easier. Because y'all are chaotic over there. Can't be trusted. Do the same time. Yeah, now I can see you guys. We're always at the bullshit. I don't know why this is a surprise. Fair. Everyone behave. Yeah, now you're monitored. I can see you here now. I should just set up my other laptop here with chat or something. Okay, no one move. Make sure you scrape all the little specks. I'm scraping everything off the sides and stuff too. I'm like getting in all the crevices and crooks and nicks and crannies of it all. That's where the flavor's at? Exactly. No one move. You can't see us if we don't move.
You want to play me hard? Well, then you
Phrasing? Come on, that's not even a
because I've
phrasing.
swallowed just about as much as I can take from you.
Hey,
That can't be a phrasing. Okay, I have like, I don't have like the Specs browning at all, but I do have like little tiny bubbles, like it's like micro boiling kind of idea.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
Oh my god, SpongeBob is getting a workout today, my goodness. It's alright, if we fuck it up, we have a lot more butter to try again with. Trying to see if we got any more of these Specs
I've
in here.
fallen, and I can't
Guys,
get
you're just gonna
up.
run out of channel points at this point. You're abusing them. Okay, now we got some heat back into this. Turn it back on low. Now we got a bunch of bubbles. Okay, there we go. Now I think this is getting to a better spot. Now I feel like I'm seeing Specs here. Okay. It's like lightly boiling. It's not fully boiling. I've turned it down already. We don't want to watch you stir butter for another 30 minutes. I know. I'm trying to make this as entertaining as I can while I'm facing away from you guys and showing you nothing. I know we need a little bit brown. Did you burn it yet? No. Stop asking me or I will. Okay, we definitely have Specs now. That's good. I think we just needed a little bit more time on higher heat to actually get our Specs, because we did not have any Specs whatsoever at all. So don't blink. I'm not blinking. Shake your ass while you stir butter. This is what you were wanting? Clip. Oh, goodness. All right, we definitely have the little Specs. I'm waiting to see if I can see them turn brown at all. Thank you. You're welcome. Please make that an emoji. Oh, goodness. Just that is going to be our twerk emote. Okay, we have the little Specs. Honestly, I think my butter turned like clear more than anything. My butter was definitely not this clear before, so. But I definitely have lots of Specs. This is looking better than it was. I think we're actually getting to a point where we're going to start browning these a little bit, I think. I'm still stirring, though. I feel like this is making progress to where it should be. Okay, do you guys stir clockwise or counterclockwise when you stir? Or do you just, like, mix it up and go anywhere? It's actually clarified butter, too. I may have clarified my butter instead of browning it. Did I accidentally make clarified butter instead of browning it? Is that bad? Does it normally take this long soon, or have I, like, already overdone it? It's because brown butter separates the milk solids from the parts that turns brown. The rest is clarified. Ah, okay. So we have both. Got it. Good to know. I didn't know how butter worked. We're doing good here. We definitely have our Specs now. This person has no idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not seeing the browning yet. I'm looking for the browning still. I don't have any browning quite yet. I'm looking for it. It's part of the process to get the brown butter. So you get clarified butter first, then you keep toasting it. Turns into brown butter. Okay. Shayla says the butter smells burnt. Tell Shayla she needs to get her sense of smell checked. Love Shayla, but knows, and it ain't working. We're on track then? Okay, we're on track. We're doing good. I haven't blown up my kitchen yet, and if all else fails, I have a fire extinguisher. So, if something breaks, we'll be fine. I have it. I also can throw avocados at the problem. I've heard throwing an avocado at the problem can sometimes work. So we have that too. The message looks wonky as I'm using speech to text. No worries soon. Drive safely. Get home safe. An avocado. What? I mean, an avocado could work. Laney says, hi, Uncle Dak. Chris, I saw the photos of you guys at the Tulip Festival. Freaking adorable. My favorite, cutest little family. I'm trying to see if these specks are brown yet, and they're not looking brown. Avocados first, fire extinguisher as a backup. Okay. Got it. I'm looking for the browning here. I feel like we're definitely not browning still. The butter's not burned.
Look, Pip,
It's a process. We're getting there.
this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. What
Just taking a minute.
His
What is happening? What in the Smiling Friends is going on right now? I don't even know what that one is. Cut our losses? Wow. Okay. Goodness. Should show us the butter. I don't know if I can without spilling it entirely. It's doing well. I feel like I need to turn the heat up ever so slightly. I feel like going on to low is going to make this take a long time here. I don't know if I have a way to show you the butter. I love when we just talk to each other. I know. So much fun. Yeah, I think I just need to turn the heat up ever so slightly because we were doing good once we got the specs, but then I turned it down and the specs stopped doing anything. So, Bree, happy lurking. Yeah, the specs were doing good, but yeah. It's our world, Dak is just living in it. Yep, that's what it's seeming like. That is what it's seeming like. Goodness, you guys are too funny. Okay, I think I just need to put a little more heat back into this. I feel like low is just a little too low on my stovetop for whatever reason. It's not giving us the browning that we need for this, I don't think. Doesn't seem like it. I've literally never done this before my entire life. This is a first for me, so, we're trying. First time I've literally ever done this, so. Medium low. Yeah, I was on low. Okay, these are looking not yellow anymore, but like a slightly cream color. Will we say that's enough color for these? They're like a tan now. They're like a light tan. That's feeling like we're starting to brown things a little bit. They're not like a light golden yellow anymore. They're like a darker tan, working their way towards brown. So they're making progress. We want tan. Okay. These are making good progress. These are like not anywhere close to my brown sugar, but like making their way there. Yeah, banana bread night, butterflies. Hell yeah. Exactly. We're trying to do browned butter right now, which I've never done before. So this is a bit of a learning curve here for me in the process. And one that you guys don't get to see at all, unfortunately, because I don't have a camera over here. All right, that's looking browner and browner by the minute. Banana bed. Yeah. Okay, these specks are more like approaching a cinnamon kind of color now. Oh, we need cinnamon. Right, I forgot about cinnamon. We need cinnamon. Keep stirring. I'm still stirring. Okay, those are definitely getting darker. Cinnamon. Ground cinnamon back here. There we go. Synonym. Exactly. Okay, this is definitely getting browner now. I'd say it's darker than my cinnamon is now. Which stage is this? We're doing good. Take out the heat if it's looking like cinnamon. I'd say it's looking like cinnamon. All right, taking off the heat. Take off the heat and we pour it into a bowl, right? Yeah, we're browning butter. This is the beginning stage. Whew, smells delicious though. Smells very good. Okay. There we go. That's looking good. So we'll set this aside because I don't think we need that anymore. That's off. All right, cinnamon. There we go. All right, hi, I'm back. No, you haven't missed a whole lot at all. Just the boring part of me, you guys watching my ass while I stirred a bunch of butter. So Didn't miss anything. Okay. Take it off the heat. Let it cool for at least 15 minutes before you use it. You don't want the eggs cooked in the batter. All right. In Scarlett's recipe, I'd add the butter to the banana sugar mixture and then mix first. Then add the eggs to the rest of the ingredients. Help cool the butter even more. All right. Perfect. Just a whole lot of ass so far. Exactly. 6 hours later. No, exactly. Exactly. Okay. There is all that. Let me grab a drink here. Whew. I didn't burn it. No. Because I have patience. I have patience and a exploratory attitude. Okay. So, next up on our recipe list, what do we do now? Mush 3 ripe bananas until there are no clumps. We need to mush bananas. I'm gonna move my scale out the way for now. Mush our bananas. Lucy, what are we screaming about over there? What? 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 She's screaming at me. Miss Ma'am, can we not? Oh, these are disgustingly mushy. Oh boy. What? What? Oh my goodness, Lucy. What? What? You've been fed. There's food. There's food there, sis. This is kind of gross. She wants some? I know. Oh my god. Chat was on its best behavior? Sure it was. Sure it was. The grosser it is, the better. This is pretty gross. Remember how we were comparing banana stages? This is in my opinion, I'm throwing this out and shouldn't be eaten by anybody in mankind stage. So, this is disgusting. I'm very much disliking this part of the process. Yo, what's up, Nizzy? Oh, Lucy, it's your song. The very gross part. No, Nizzy, you just missed having to stare at my ass for 30 minutes while I browned the butter. Okay. Gross. Yeah, I need to wash my hands. Ooh. Anybody who doesn't like textures. Oh, that is a bad texture. That is a bad texture. Oh, God. Did not enjoy that. Yo, Nizzy with the 100 stream streak. Let's go. Dax is complete oblivion to a Lucy dance break. I saw some of it. I saw some of it. Okay. We gotta mush these, right? I feel like a fork is a good weapon of choice here. Mush. Do you guys think Lucy would make a good sled cat? I was focused on not burning my butter, yeah. Mush. I feel like if I hooked up Lucy to like a little sled, she'd be a good little sled dog, sled kitty. So there's no chunks. I almost want to get my immersion blender out and just like immersion blend this. Can't comprehend a 100 stream streak. I can't either. I don't feel like I've streamed 100 times and I got you guys, multiples of you with 100 stream streaks. That's just nutty mode, honestly. Can also use your hand mixer. My hand mixer or my hand mixer? Because I can use my hand too. Absolutely huge. Do we think if we whisk this, it would work? My hand? Because I could just whisk this. I have a whisk attachment for the immersion blender that could work pretty good. Get your hand in there. Ooh, I don't know about that. I already didn't like the texture to begin with. Whisk it? Okay. You grab the whisking attachment. What is this? That doesn't need to be in there. Grab the whisk attachment here. Let's get our little whisker and do that. I'm in a weird time zone compared to streamers, so I can never keep stream streak for that long. Sometimes they stream like 3 a.m. for me. That's fair, that's fair. And that's okay. Whether you have a streak or not, I appreciate you guys being here. Any time you spend with me is amazing. All right, there is our immersion blender. Here's my immersion whisk attachment. Dude, I love this thing. It's so great. Highly recommend. DAC normally starts at midnight where I live. Is it really midnight where you live? Damn. Well, I guess it's probably nearly 1 a.m. now that I've been live for about an hour. Crazy. Okay. I feel like this is gonna make a big mess. It's half 1 o'clock here. Yeah. Okay, so that's spraying banana everywhere. That's just spraying banana. It's 1 speed. There's 1 speed to this. It only has the 1 speed. And the 1 speed is get banana all over your shit speed, apparently. So that was a good try. It was a valiant effort. We're gonna put that aside. So that didn't work. You look so scared. Oh yeah, I have like weird banana stuff flinging in my face. The 1 speed is gone bananas, exactly. All right, we're gonna hand whisk this. I'm gonna try this again here. Just gonna hand whisk it. Whisk it. 1 speed, yeah, 1 speed bananas. We'll whisk it the old-fashioned way. Speed set to yes, exactly. Exactly. Is it on? Yes. What speed? Yes. Wix it, yeah. This might be a little bit clumpy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all the clumps out of this way, but we'll try. We'll try and get them all out. This is very mushy. Don't know if there's a specific direction I want to be doing this, but I only mash with a fork. I mean, I mashed with a fork, but like, these were frozen an hour and a half ago. Some of them were like a little bit kind of, I mean, they were mostly all thawed, so. Looks rancid? Pretty much. Speed set to yes, exactly. I mean, that's looking pretty smooth, I'd say, at this point. There's not a lot of chunks in that. That's looking pretty smooth. I looked it up because I was curious. Ooh, what we look up? Try now. How do we enter the giveaway tonight? All you guys will have to do, once the time comes, once I set the giveaway up, is you'll just have to type !ticket into the chat, and it'll automatically enter you. You'll get to watch everybody's entries come in at one point. We'll run it all then, but I'll let you know when to do that. But it'll be very, very easy to do. That's all you have to do is type in chat. Take a bite. That's a banana. That is a banana. Okay. I feel like that's probably solid. Once the bread's in the oven kind of time? Yeah, so we'll do, I was thinking we'll do a giveaway. I mean, I guess if it's half 1 for a lot of you already. How about once we get this into the oven, we'll do the first giveaway. And then after we get the bread done, we'll do the second. I was gonna try to do it to where you guys could see the game before, like, see us play the game before I did the giveaways. So that way people made sure they wanted the game. That was kind of the idea, but yeah. Is it just once for the giveaway? It'll be 1 time for the giveaway. We have 2 codes to give away. So it'll just be 1 entrance per person to do the giveaway for. And it'll be free to enter. No one gets any special treatment. So it'll be pretty straightforward. And you guys will see it all happen. You'll see me do the setup and everything. That way it's very fair. So it's only half 1 because I'm UK based. I bet a lot of people in chat are more US based. Yeah, there's a lot of people, but I want to try to like include as many people as I can. So, all right, I feel like this is solid. I think we're good here. And then I can stop mixing this. So what is next on our list of steps here? So add in the sugar and mix until smooth. Okay, we need a 1/2 cup of white sugar. 1/2 cup white sugar. Let me find my 1/2 cup measure. 1/2 cup. Is it a PC only game? That's a great question. I don't actually know. If you guys look up the Steam page, it'll tell you, but we can also take a look once I'm back at the desk. All right, 1/2 cup of sugar. There is that. I'm not sure if it's PC only. It's a good question. Okay. Mix until smooth. Okay, and then soon you were saying after I mix this together, then add the butter, right? Mix this and then add our butter in. Feel like you're such an advanced baker now. I still feel very intimidated and scared of baking, if I'm honest. I hope that I can get to be a better... I feel like, in my head, a good baker is someone who just like sits down and goes, I want to make bread today. And they just make bread. They just know how to do all of it. I'm sure I'm over like attributing how much they need to do. I'm sure most bakers still follow recipes. But in my head, they just know everything, you know? I'm missing the brown sugar. Oh yeah, half cup brown sugar. Let's do the brown sugar. You know, we're just mixing our sugars one at a time, you know? Baking is science, it takes a lot of practice, yeah. Okay, brown sugar. There's a half cup, right? Half cup brown sugar. There we go. Into the measuring cup. There we go. Wash this off. Love to whip out homemade bagels for everybody all the time. See, I want to learn how to do homemade bagels as well. Press? I did not press. I did not press. Little extra just for luck. I did not see that. Just a little extra. We'll just toss a little extra in there just for luck, you know? We'll be fine. It's not an exact science, right? It's fine. It'll be fine. That'll be such a fun thing to watch on stream because there's different parts to it. You do bagel, bath. Yeah, I want to try that. I think it'd be fun. I'll never make it the same way again. One time I was making banana bread. I forgot some of the recipe. Winged it. Turned out to be the best bread I ever made too. Damn. See, I feel like that's how it always goes though. You're just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna like improvise. And then improvising just like works out great. So as baking as an exact science, exactly. A little bit of brown sugar for luck never hurt any butter. Anybody? Butter. Okay. There's all of our sugars. Add in the melted butters and eggs mix. So we're gonna go melted butter next, you think? It's quite warm still. Should I toss this in the freezer for like 2 minutes or so? Baking for me is just an art, but I've also been baking all my life. There you go. Probably add another 2 to 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. What? Hey, Lucy. 1 second. My sous chef is screaming at me. Hold, please. What? Come here. Yes, hello. Hi. Can I help you with something? Yeah. What are we screaming about? Hey, Miss Missy? I have cats. Hi. What's going on with you? You have food. I fed you. The baby. Looks like Tiny Bakery is PC only. It's still an early release, so they're only released on Steam on PC. Okay, good to know. Hi. You're gonna claw the shit out of me, I can already tell. Yes. Hey, Miss Yoga. Can we keep our paws to ourselves? Yeah. Can we please? Why are we freaking out? Mwah. Go put her down. There you go. Run free. Go. Be free. Quit screaming at Dad. Now Dad's got to lint roll the apron. Will she scream for us? She screams when she's far away from me. As soon as I get closer, she stops. Like, she'll probably go into the bedroom now and just caterwaul for about 3 minutes. I'm trying to not lint roll you guys. There we go. Yeah, you have food there. Go eat. I should probably wash my hands after handling the kitty. Banana bread with a hint of Lucy, exactly. Put only the butter in to make sure it mixes first. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do soon. That's what I was planning on doing. You cooked with me. Ooh, what you cooking? Since when does Twitch have ads? It does, Cookie, but don't worry, we're gonna wait until you guys are back to continue. So I saw ads are going as well. When made ravioli. Ooh, ravioli sounds delicious. See, okay, so I was talking with my sister today, and I told her I wanted to try doing pasta at some point, and she said I should try doing gnocchi first, which I also, coincidentally, saw a video today that gnocchi used to be cheese-based originally until they were like forced to use potatoes after there was like a famine or something. That's when they started using potatoes and everything. And originally it was just cheese-based. And I was like, cheese-based, you say? I could be convinced to try making some cheese-based gnocchi. But I love gnocchi. It's one of my favorites. I like getting like gnocchi from Trader Joe's. And there's this like Calabrian chili like spicy sauce that I like to get. And I will put that in there with like mozzarella and stuff. Oh, and like some fresh parm. It's spicy. It's so good. It's delicious, honestly. It is delicioso. All right, we should have ads ending in 30 seconds, so that's perfect timing, because what are you up to now? I hear you getting into something. Oh, okay, your litter box. I was like, what am I hearing? I hear things, and I don't like the sound of what I'm hearing, because it sounds like Lucy's getting into something and causing trouble. That silly cat. Silly, silly kitty cat. Silly, silly. All right, yeah, this is definitely, this is like thick, but it doesn't really have chunks, I think. So I think we're probably good here. Also, I literally washed this today so we could have our mixing bowl. It's gonna waste all my channel points or something? Oh no. Don't have the ability right now to do homemade noodles, but I'd love to do homemade ravioli someday. Ooh, there you go. Oh, Lucy! Your song's playing again. I was ordering ice cream when you said something about your sister. Told you to do something about certain pasta. What'd you say? She said I should try making gnocchi before doing homemade pasta. She distracted you from baking so she can ninja pass you to sample the goodies. I know. Tell me about it. She also screamed at me because I got her a new bag of food today, and I cut it open and poured it into like her airtight container that I keep it in, and she was screaming at me that I wasn't letting her eat directly out of the big bag. That's why she was pissed at me earlier today. Because I had the big bag open, and every time she tried to put her head into it, I would shove her away, and she would scream at me. And I said, no, you don't get to eat the food directly from the big bag. And she's like, no, Father, I must. You do not understand. So, we had an argument. Welcome back from ads, guys. Thank you guys for watching. They do help support everything I do here on the channel. I try to pause what I'm doing during those 3 minutes, so that way you guys don't miss out on any of the action. But welcome back. And it also gave us, conveniently, some more time for our butter to cool, so. Her greed, I know. 10 seconds of big bag time. She would weigh 5 million pounds if I gave her 10 seconds of big bag time. Are you kidding me? All right, this is a little warm, but I think you're right. I think the cold bananas will help cool the butter down. So we're just gonna lightly stir this in here. Very slowly. I gave Safi 10 seconds of big bowl time. Really? Oh boy. Maybe I should give Lucy the pleasure of some big bag time of food. Try and work this in here. See, now you can see like the darker colors of stuff coming out. That's the, ooh, that smells toasted. That smells toasted. Realistically, 10 seconds is like 2 bites. You don't understand. Lucy doesn't chew though. If I give her that option, she won't chew. She'll just inhale. She'll just be like, ooh, yummy. And just become a vacuum cleaner. Okay. There's that. We'll mix this up. Whenever my cats see me refilling the container, I let them take 1 big bite. You guys are kinder than I am. All right, this is still nice and cold. This feels chilled, I would say. So I think once we get the eggs in here, it won't be a problem. Should I whip the eggs up first before I put them in? Like whisk them up, or just crack them straight into the bowl and mix them in from there? Because I can whisk them up first if that makes more sense, so. Cats don't get a bit, wait, what do I need to preheat my oven to? Hang on. 355 degrees. I should probably do that. Bake. That's fine. 355. All right, that'll start. Probably should start that. Making popcorn? Ooh. Going feral over this pasta? Hell yeah. Okay. Add the melted butter and eggs. All right. We're gonna... Where'd my eggs go? I'm just gonna crack these straight in, I guess. We needed what, 2 eggs? 2 eggs. Just gonna crack these straight in, I guess, so. 1 eggy. Yep, there we go. And 2 eggs. Perfect. Toss this away. That was like the perfect use of my eggs. I literally had exactly enough eggs for that. Perfect. My bread in that bread pan takes close to 1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes at proper 350 degrees. Okay, I'll do 350 then instead of 355. 350, perfect. Now whisk, exactly. All right, let's get our eggs. Beat our eggs in here. Whisk them. Put your whiskers up. Let's get this all mixed together. So reference, since ovens can run hot and cold, exactly. It's whiskey business, you could say. I know we haven't updated the artwork in a while. It's been a minute. Been a minute. All right, we'll keep mixing this here. What is next on our list? We have vanilla, milk, milk, and cinnamon mix. Milk. Milk is now out. Cinnamon's there. Is there any specific type of cinnamon or just like whatever cinnamon we want? I just have like this ground cinnamon. It's probably old, but like whatever. I have an oven thermometer. My oven runs anywhere between 10 to 20 degrees colder. Really? Interesting. I do not have any thermometers of any kind. I had a meat thermometer, but it went bad, so, because it was like a battery powered one. I want to get like just the analog one that you just like put in that has like a temperature like rod inside of it or something, but crap ton of cinnamon. I tend to go for a lot of cinnamon. I like cinnamon. Okay. Yeah, this is still nice and cold. Not like frozen cold, but like was chilled, has been out of the fridge for a little while. Not hot at all. So I don't think we cooked our eggs. I think we're Gucci. Whole jar of cinnamon. Exactly. Love banana bread so much. I have literally never made it, and I think the last time I had it was at least 6 months ago, if not longer. So, did you add nuts to your bread? I have not. I do have, I have nuts left over from when we did the brownies. Where are my nuts? Hello? Those are almonds. Didn't I have, I know I bought nuts for that. What did I do with them? I had walnuts. Oh, there they are. They're up there behind the coffee. So if we wanted to, I do have walnuts. So we could do this. We could do this. We could add walnuts if we wanted. I don't know if walnuts are worth adding to banana bread. Should we? You don't want to overmix. I'm gonna stop mixing then. Walnuts and banana bread are pretty good. Okay, how much walnuts would we want in there? Number 5, until I got the vibrator, the frying pan was great. It really was. It really was. Later? Okay. If you crush them more, they'd be perfect. Yeah, we can definitely crush these up more. We'll save that. Okay. Next step. Add vanilla, milk, and cinnamon mix. Okay, milk. We need a 1/2 cup of milk. Okay. Grab our measuring cups. I'm trying to be good and use my liquid measuring cups for liquids and my dry measuring cups for my dries. Trying to be better about that because you guys taught me there was a difference. So, I did not realize. 1/2 cup of milk. Okay. 1/2 cup of milk. Let's measure this out. There it is. 1/2 cup of milk. Perfect. Weird looking milk. Just Trader Joe's milk, man. What to tell you. All right. Milk, and then we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Teaspoons. Where's my teaspoon measure at? There's the next question. I swear I never have all my measurers out here. 2 teaspoons. That is 1 teaspoon. I feel like that's a lot of vanilla. Wait, vanilla or vanilla extract? I feel like that's a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, because it's not bagged. I forget half you guys are Canadian. It's not bagged. That's right. Wait, I already pulled it out. Vanilla, it's right in front of me. Right in front of me. It feels like a lot of vanilla, but grown man learning how to make banana bread. Exactly. Yeah, it's just bagged milk. It's milk in a bag. All right, 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. That is a teaspoon. 1. 2. All right, there we go. It's less than I consider good, to be honest. Really? Need to Google this. I've never heard of that in my life. Bagged milk? Yeah. The last teaspoon was a little under. All right, a little bit more vanilla for luck. Whew, I can smell the vanilla. It smells like alcohol. My middle school had bagged milk, really. I also measure the vanilla with my heart. I went a little extra just for luck, you know. All right, so there's that. Milk and cinnamon mix. So you're saying cinnamon measure with our heart. How much do we have in here? I feel like we don't have a crazy amount of cinnamon here. I have a 1/4 of a cup. How many tablespoons are in a 1/4 cup? I have like an 1/8 of a cup of cinnamon. This is like a little less than a 1/4 cup. I have like an 1/8 of a cup of cinnamon. That was the entire bottle. I feel like we just do all the cinnamon. Perfect. I feel like we just do all of this, honestly. It's like a little less than half of a 1/4 cup. I feel like that's plenty, right? All of it? Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Gonna be very cinnamony? I mean, I'm okay with very cinnamony. I like cinnamony stuff. You know? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Wait, is it gonna be too much? Don't let me make shitty bread. Is it gonna be too much if I do too much? I stopped. I'm adding like little bits here. That is a lot. Okay. I will stop there then. That's like half of what I had. It's like a 1/16 of a cup of cinnamon. Is song just not working? Song's just broken now? Nice. I only do like 2 tablespoons? That's probably what that was then. So we'll stop adding cinnamon there. That's very much a with our heart kind of measurement, so. Yeah, song's just completely broken apparently. See, now I gotta get the cinnamon back in the bottle though. That's gonna be a problem. And we're spilling cinnamon everywhere. And I've spilled cinnamon everywhere. Perfect. It's going great. Time to grab Shazam. Dude, I love Shazam. It's a great app. Okay, cinnamon has been added and spilled. What do we need? What do we need? Add in your remaining dry ingredients and slowly fold these in. Okay, at what point will we add walnuts to this? We switch to a spatula after this. Whisk gone. Spatula. I think I have another spatula. I have my little one. Where's my bigger spatula? Spatula. Why is that drawer stuck? Spatula. I do have a spatula. Spatula. Very end, we add the walnuts right before you put the tin in the tin. Okay. Fold them in before we fold in the rest. Okay. So the rest of our dry ingredients, we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt. Oh, this has honey too. Scarlett adds honey. I have honey. 1 teaspoon, huh? Let's clean our teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Mix the dry ingredients just enough to not see any dry powder. Okay. And don't want to over mix it is what it sounds like. We'll dry this off so we don't have any dry stuff stuck to this. Get this going. Fold them in after folding in the rest. Okay. Make sure you mix the dry ingredients in their own bowl first too. Wait, should I do them in their own bowl first? I can do that. I can totally do that. I can absolutely do them in their own bowl first. That'll probably actually help, actually. That would help a lot, wouldn't it? Let's do that. I got plenty of bowls and I don't mind making a mess. I got lots of bowls. Be more evenly? All right, perfect. New bowl. We need 1.5 cups of flour. Fluff the flour with a spoon. How do I fluff flour with a spoon? I don't know how to do that. It's made to Ginger Island for the first time in Stardew. Nice! Congratulations. It's very fun there. I love Ginger Island. Stir the flour around a little bit. Okay, before I put any into the cup measure. Gotcha. You just fluff it. You just fluff it. It's fine. All of our sugars out of the way here. Got way too many sugars. Fluff it with a spoon, huh? A spoon. Spoon. And we're fluffing. I dig to the bottom, push it back up in a scoop. That's how I fluff it. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just like scraping down the sides here and just like trying to introduce air, you know? Who wants to fluff with a spoon? Oh my god. Nope. We're getting flour everywhere. All right. That is some aerated flour now. There we go. We've definitely aerated our flour. And the oven's preheated. Perfect. This actually really aerated the shit out of this. Oh my god. All right, perfect. So for the jiggly guy code, how dare you? Oh, I'm spilling more flour. All right, well, I'm continuing to make a mess in my kitchen. This is going well. All right, now that my flour is stirring like a liquid, I think we're probably good. All right, this is stirring like a liquid. One and a half cups. You just put it in the measuring cup and then scrape the thing with top with a knife. All right. Let's grab a knife. I am really making one hell of a mess. Come on, knife. One. Need 3 of these. Very much making a mess here. 2. Oh god. Who let me in the kitchen, honestly? This is going poorly. Who let me do this? 1.5 cups. Yep, this is my half cup. 2. 1 more. Yeah, I'm using half cup. Messes come with baking. They come doubly with me. They come definitely doubly with me. All right, and 3. 1.5 cups. There we go. Perfect. Hi, Lucy. Okay, 1.5 cups and then probably another 1/4 cup on my surface here. What, sweet pea? Just lay down, honey. Just cool your jets. I know. You're a big angry kitty. I know. I get it. I'm an upset kitty sometimes too. It's fine. It's okay. Pause, please. I made it one hell of a mess here. Where's the baby? She's on the couch. What? Oh, Lucy. All right. All right, perfect. We're good. Okay, there's our flour. Where's my phone? There's my phone. She wants a counter basket. I know. All right, there's flour on everything, including myself. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Teaspoon baking, is it baking powder? Baking powder. Okay. And 1 teaspoon of baking. Is it bad if baking powder and baking soda mix? I have like a tiny bit on here. Flour everywhere is how you know you're doing it right. All right, perfect. Screw it. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. All right, done. There we go. And then we need pinch of salt. Pinch of salt, huh? How much, where's my salt? How much is a pinch of salt? I don't know how much a pinch of salt is. I also don't have the fingernails to open this. Baking powder and baking soda are fine. I remember the other ones just plus some other ingredients. Got it. A pinch, 1/4, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay. I have an actual measure for that. What I do not have is the fingernails to open this. There we go. Good Lord. Okay, I do have a measuring. We have, that's a half a teaspoon. That's probably too much. Alternately, pour some in a hand and literally pinch. Ow, that hurt. Hand. Pinch. Too much? Too little? Second pinch? I have no idea how big of a pinch. That's good? No more? All right. Perfect. Thank you, Big Salt, for your pinch of offerings. All right, is that all of our dry ingredients? I think it's all of our dry ingredients, right? Honey. We'll wait on the honey. I need a new whisk. Going through a whisk like crazy here. Final whisk. Do I have another whisk? I have another whisk, right? What we gotta do? I do have another whisk. We're good. Honey goes in wet. Okay. Do we want to add the honey to this? I feel like we should. Yeah, we're following Scarlett's recipe, kind of. Kind of an adapted version of Scarlett's. All right, that feels like that's probably mixed enough. It just says honey. It doesn't say how much. It just says honey. So she used it as a glaze. So we do that after baking. We'd put it as a glaze after baking, right? We'll just set that aside then. Yeah, okay. All right, sick. So now, fold in your dry ingredients. I still don't really know what that means. All right. So just like a little bit and like work it in, or like, how do you do this? You just fold it in, okay. Like this. Dump it all, dumping it all. And just like work it from one side to the other. Make folding motions. Feel like that's a folding motion? I'm gonna make folding motions in a circle. What if I did folding motions in a circle? Feel like that's working. Kind of, sort of. Think this is working? Just gonna keep scraping down the sides and kind of like folding through the center. I feel like that makes sense. Fold the wet into the dry, yep. Banana bread, yes, Gio. Exactly. I wanna make some next semester when I can finally cook my own food. There you go, like a scoop. I feel like this is good, right? I think scooping around the edges and then scooping into the middle. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm like scraping on the side and like how you would sometimes like scrape eggs if you're kind of like doing that. From the bottom and put it on the top. Oh, like this kind of idea. I see what you're saying. Folding motions. I don't know how to fold things. There we go. Okay. There we go. Folding. And we're folding. We're folding. That has got some suction to it. What the hell? Just until you don't see white powder anymore. Okay, I still see some white powder. Sorry for the noise. Let's scrape our side here. Fold. And fold. And fold. And fold. I'm still seeing some pockets of white powder in here. That's the good stuff, because, you know, 420. 3 days until the username is changed? Nice. Okay, I think we're probably reaching the end of the white powder. All right, I don't think I'm seeing any more white powder. So at this point, we stop folding and we add in some walnuts if we want to. Right? Do I have parchment paper? I do. This looks illegal, not being a rubber spatula. I mean, it is a rubber spatula. It's rubber, just as a metal handle. It's not a fully one. Okay. How much walnuts would we want to do here? Do we have an idea of how much we want to do? Just like a handful, or like, do we have like a specific amount we want to go for? Metal handles throw me off. It's nice because it separates, so you can like clean the inside. About a cup, okay. About a cup. Here's a half cup. There you go. We'll go a little light on the walnuts. Wait, I'm waiting. Make sure you crush a little. Oh, I will. That's why I poured it here so I can crush it. Are they small? No, that's why we're gonna crush it. Crush it. Crush it good. I'm gonna do a bit of an unorthodox crushing method because it's me. Nice little squish. Good little squish. Nice little squish for our walnuts here. Line the bread pan how I did my banana bread in the photos. Oh yeah, with like the one thing. Grab the rolling pin. Why not this? This works. This was closer. So yeah, just cut like a strip with the parchment paper basically. How big is too big of a chunk for these, do we think? Give it a good squeeze. All right, I feel like it's probably good. Yeah, that would make it really, really solid to make it easy to pull it out of the oven. Just gonna try and break up any of these big chunks into slightly smaller chunks. You're the one eating it? I'm still asking for your guys' input. This is better than me trying to use a martini ice crusher. I mean, if I had one of those, I'd probably be like, you know what? An ice crusher? Ice is basically a walnut. Let me do that. I'm with you. I see the logic. I'm there. You got me convinced. I would totally use an ice crusher. You want to cool it outside the bread pan for an hour after it's done. Okay, I have my little baking rack. We can put it on after we're done. All right. So now we just want to basically put these in. I do have a cooling rack. Yep, I have a cooling rack. Okay, so we just want to fold these in now, how we did the flour basically. Good enough. I love just sweeping everything into the sink here. Am I chopping my nuts? Now we crushed them. We crushed my nuts. All right, let's fold this in. Give it a little bit of a mix and fold. Oh, hey, look, a little bit more white powder. Actually, this worked out great. I got a little more white powder to work out. It's gotta hurt. Dude, there is suction with this thing whenever I try to do this. I try to like mix it in, it's like grabbing the edge of it. All right. That seems probably good enough, right? That's what she said. Next time you can put them in a shallow bowl and use a biscuit cutter to chop them and keep the crumbs contained. You think I have a biscuit cutter?
You better nut up. Because I've swallowed
That's a bold
just about
assumption.
as much as I can take from you.
Oh, right, I wanted to wash this. I haven't actually washed this since getting it. I feel like I should just wash this really quickly. Quick little rinsey rinse. More dishes with Dak. I feel like it was needed. Hi, Eli. How are you doing? Sorry, I can't hear alerts or anything tonight, actually, because I lost my headphones, so. Keep hopping in and out. How's it going? We are doing good. Our batter is about ready. I'm washing my bread pan here, and then I think we're basically ready to get it all poured into our pan and get ready to toss it in the oven here. So we're doing quite good. Why would you go and do that? All right, there we go. Let's get this wiped down here. Okay, perfect. Oop, a little water. So we need parchment paper, which I do have parchment paper. Where's my parchment paper? Aluminum foil, parchment paper. We don't need a crazy amount. Soon does like the width of the thing. See if I can get this right the first try here. Like that. Okay, kind of worked, It's a little bit iffy on the edge there, but I think that should work. Because that'll still give us enough of a lifting a lifting side there to work with. I'm actually really proud of Dak for not burning the butter. I've done really good with all of our cooking. I don't think there's been anything that I can think of that I've actually like destroyed in our baking adventures so far. And I say so far because Lord knows I'm going to set something on fire at some point, but all right, cool. So there's that. Let's back up here. Okay, and now I just pour this in. A lot of people fuck up the brown butter on their first try. I mean, I just went slow and I had you guys to watch my back, literally. All right, we just pour this into the bread pan now, yeah? What's the best way to do this? Glad this has a little like spout thing on it. There it goes. I'm focusing. Don't want to screw this up. Let's get this all out of here. Okay. It's feeling solid. All right.
Careful, SpongeBob.
We did it.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob, careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful,
A little bit awkward.
SpongeBob.
All right.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Then we just toss this in, right?
Careful, SpongeBob.
For, you said an hour? Should we do like an hour and then check it probably, right? Hour and check it, or just like full send on an hour? I'm assuming just hour and check it, right? You said like an hour to hour and 15 is how much you cook yours for? And I'm assuming I can just place this entire thing straight on the rack, yeah? Start with the minimum time and go from there. All right, we'll put this in. All right, bread is off to go think about what it's done for a little while. All right, bread, here you go. Night, night. Get some good eeps in there. Bread is breading. All right, let's start a timer here. Should come out clean, hopefully. Do I have toothpicks? I thought I did. We looked for them last time. No idea where they're at, so I might. No clue where they are. Something long enough to get to the bottom. I have like other butter knives and stuff, so. Okay, let me start a timer here. Timer. I'm gonna start with like 55 minutes. That's 55 seconds. 55 minutes. Any wooden chopsticks? No, I have metal ones though. I have metal chopsticks. I do not have any wooden ones. Skewer. You think I have a skewer? I hardly know her. Probably should use a knife or a fork again. Yeah, I don't have any. I swore I had toothpicks. Where they are, I could not for the life of me tell you. Thought I had some. Metal chopstick is probably the best option. Yeah, that's all I've really got. I had some wooden chopsticks for a while. I think what I have in here. Yeah, I have a lot of metal chopsticks. I don't think I have anything wooden, so. About to mail this man enough toothpicks to build a house. I will build a toothpick house on stream if you do. Okay, add that to the dishes. All right, I think we're ready to let that do its thing while we go fire up some Tiny Bakery. You guys want to play some Tiny Bakery while we wait for our banana bread to come out? It's been 55 minutes. We said what, an hour basically is what we're kind of like ballparking. I can only hear Lucy. Yeah, it checks out. Okay. Let's go. Woo! As a dark loaf. I'm gonna pull it out and show you, and you guys tell me if you think it's done or not, I guess. I don't really know what else to do here, so.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
That definitely doesn't look set in the middle. It looks very much not set. Can't tell from the outside. It looks very much not set on the inside, based on what I'm seeing. So So you think a knife or a chopstick? Try it and taste it. Chopstick? That's still very gooey down in there. That's still very, very gooey. That is definitely not done. That is definitely not done. A lot of gooiness still on that. So, okay. 5 more minutes? Yeah, that definitely needs more time. Keep it cooking. Cover with foil? I can cover with foil. I can definitely cover with foil. The top doesn't burn, and add another 10 minutes. Okay. Watch it, it's hot. It is. It is going to be hot. All right, that's about as good as that's going to get. So, all right, let's toss this back in the oven. All right, you think another 10 minutes or so? Usually takes like an hour and 25 to pound the ovens too. Okay, let's add 10 more minutes, and we'll check on it. We'll see how it goes. So I'm assuming that it's going to keep cooking once we pull it out. So even if it's not like amazing done, we could probably pull it out, set it on the rack, and it'd probably be fine, right? That's kind of what I'm guessing, but let's pull it out and take a look. All right. There's our banana bread. Should come out clean. Okay. It's already sinking directly into this less. It's got a tiny little itsy bitsy bit on the bottom. Crumbs are good, but no goop. It's got a tiny little bit of goop on like the last little quarter inch. Tiny little itsy bitsy bit still down in there. Cook a bit more. Yeah, it's a little bit tiny, a little bit goopy. Nothing crazy, but it definitely has some goop to it at the bottom. So, we think cook longer? Okay. Do you want to do like another 10 minutes, we thinking? Or like another 5 minutes covered? Okay. Because that definitely cooked up a lot of it. Not all of it, but a lot of it. All right, 5 minutes. I think we'll just stay over here in the kitchen for this. 5 minutes. Start that. Let me get my cooling rack out. Look at this. Okay. Let's organize my space here. This is chaotic as all hell. Move that. Put our rack there. Let me go grab my drink off my desk here. I'm glad you guys like this game, though. I'm enjoying this game, too. This is very fun. Also, Nizzy, let me know once you have redeemed the code. That way I know that you have successfully redeemed it. There we go. I finished that drink. Let's grab a new drink. Call him Tom the way he's organizing my space. Oh my goodness. Jeepers. I guess we could actually clean things up a little bit. This is a bit of a disaster here. We can clean up while we're waiting for our bread here. I'm excited to see this though. I've literally never made like a bread ever. So this is the first time I've ever made any sort of bread, period. I guess my pizza dough is kind of a bread, I suppose, but yeah, I've never made anything like that. Wait, honey. What were we supposed to do with the honey? I forgot about the honey. Do I put that on after it's out and we just glaze at the top with the honey? What did we do with the honey? I forgot about that entirely. What do we do with the honey? You said that was like a glaze or something, right? After we pull it out and put it here, we just dribble honey on it when it's done. Okay. I forgot about that part of it. I was like, wait, when do we do this? Okay, so the honey stays out. That can go over here. That can go over here. That can go over here. That goes over here. That goes over here. Toss that over there. That crap out the way. That stays. That stays. Slide this. We didn't use this. This can go all the way back up here. Okay. Quickly cleaned. And by clean, I mean toss everything in the sink. So, 420 glaze it. Nailed it. Okay. I'm gonna rinse my chopstick off here so we know how much we have. I do like this game though. This is a very fun game. Yeah, happy 420 everybody. If you are participating, happy 420. I'm very excited for this though. Should be good. Should have been on the rat wall floor 20 glaze it. I know. Only 14%. That's not very high, Destiny. Not very high at all. It's 39% high. Okay, not bad. We're getting up there. It's the least it'll blaze it in my state. That's fair. That's fair. It happens. I grew up in Oregon where you could blaze it from a very early time, so. Okay. How's our timer doing? What are we sitting at? We are at 1 minute and 44 seconds left. There's also flour everywhere. I went to wipe it and I just have a mix of brown sugar, flour, walnut dust. I don't know a better way to describe it than walnut dust. There's so much crap everywhere. Oh my god. There's so much junk. I made a disaster in my kitchen, dude. 89%. There you go. It's getting up there. I'm nervous and excited. Who's used to being always straight zooted in the chat? I used to be. It's been a very long time for me, though. It's been a long time. All right, 48 seconds. I have the gloves on ready, so we're going to end our timer with our nose. 42. Yeah, I'm nervous. I've made a final decision. What'd you make a final decision on? There was someone that always was, and now I can't remember. Oh, right, you're right. Somebody who always was. I know Max partakes, but I don't think it was Max. I don't remember who it was. You're gonna switch from a bio focus to sociology, psychology focus. Really? Okay. There you go. I love it, Belle. You'll be successful in whatever you put your mind to. I know that much. You are. That'll be awesome, Belle. I think you'd be amazing at that. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's 5 more minutes. Let us see how our bread is. Whew. Very scared of burning my shins. Max is celebrating quite intently right now. Oh, I can imagine. All right, there we go. Banana bread. Let's test this one more time here. We'll test a fresh area. It's feeling a lot denser. All right, there's nothing on this anymore. I think we're probably good. That is nothing. There's nothing on this. There's no goo whatsoever all the way to the very bottom. Feels dense. So, do we leave it in this to start with, or do we really just like pull the whole thing out? Check another spot. We'll check the other side. No goo. We Gucci. I think we're super Gucci. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Pull by the parchment paper and then take it out of the pan and then onto the cooling rack. Okay. I'm gonna keep my things on for a moment. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fear I may have made banana bread, chat. I fear I may have done it. That doesn't look goopy. That actually looks incredible. You think it looks perfect? I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh my god. Nice. I fear you have succeeded. I fear I may have succeeded as well. Oh shit. Okay, hell yeah. All right, you said we let this cool for like an hour, right? Helps make the bottom not mushy by cooling outside the pan. Yeah. Gets the airflow around it everywhere. You said we do this for like an hour, right? Honey glaze. Oh yeah, honey glaze. How much do I do? Just like a bunch? Just like dribble the whole thing, or like how much do we do? Turn our oven off. Measure with your heart. Okay. Honey glaze. Gonna do nice little dribbles across. And we're gonna dribble the other way. Perfect. Okay, cool. Should I spread it? Not a crazy amount. It's fine. It's already on there. Can't take it back off. All right, and then we'll let this cool for an hour, right? Sometimes things get a little overglazed. It's fine. Okay, 1 hour. I'm gonna start timer for 1 hour. 60 minutes, starting now. Okay, 1 hour. We'll come back and we'll check it. Spread the glaze. Should I actually spread it? Spread it out. It's not really spreading that well, but I'll try. It's just sticky and glazy. All right. I think it's about as good as that's gonna get. I think it's about as good as that's gonna get. All right. We'll check on our bread in an hour and see how it is. All righty. That is looking like one very glazed pan. Still just a tiny bit warm too. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. This is gonna be so good. All right. Trying to figure out exactly what I should do. I'm just gonna lift, remove. Let's put this back here for now. I'm like, I don't know where to put things. Oh, this is dense. This is dense and heavy. Oh my goodness. Woo! Alrighty. All right, chat. I have successfully made a loaf of banana bread. And there's a thumbnail. It is big and dense. Oh my god. Cut under her immediately? Yes. Yes. Holy crap. Okay. There's our bread. That's a thick loaf. Oh, she thick. All right, hang on. We're gonna use the good knife. I have a good bread knife. Hold on. I've never actually used this bread knife. I've got a good bread knife. Alrighty. She dummy thick, yeah. All right. Do we want to just cut down the center? Or do we want to go down the edge? Like, what are we thinking? Let's just do a center cut here. I feel like we need a nice center cross section. Oh baby, oh baby. Okay. Center cross section reveal. You guys see it before I do. How do we do? How we do? Oh, that looks good. She dummy thick though. That actually looks really good. Oh, hell yes. Okay. Let's cut a slice, thickness with our heart here. Oh. Oh, that is moist and looks so good. Okay. My first ever loaf of banana bread I've literally ever made in my entire life. Let's try it. Mmm. That's good. Now, I've definitely had banana bread before, but I've never made it before. So, also, we have ads. Let me see if I can snooze them from here. I'm gonna try and sneeze. I didn't realize we had ads. All right, ads of snooze for 5 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, these are delicious. This is good, actually. This is really, really good. It's very dense, but it's like I can squish, and it's got a good amount of like bounce back to it as well, which I'm assuming is good for bread. I'm assuming that's good for bread, but this is really tasty. The walnuts in there are really good. The outside is nice and crispy, so it's got like that little bit of crispy crunch to the outside before you have the nice little like nice soft tasty inside. That was good. Yeah, we did put in some walnuts. Honestly, I feel like we could have done even more cinnamon, because I really don't taste the cinnamon a whole lot. I taste a little bit of banana bread, or the banana, but I feel like we could have done a whole lot more cinnamon, actually. Like, I feel like we definitely could have gone harder. Shipped them to my house, I know. This is really good, though. This is delicious. All right, what do you guys pair banana bread with, if anything? Do you guys, like, put butter on your banana bread? Like, what do you do? Is there something specific you like to use your banana bread for? Just eat it straight up? I know, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Just eat it straight up. Butter and warm it up. Just straight up. Yeah. The little honey glaze is nice. Mmm. Yeah, that's good. That is good stuff. That is very tasty. I feel like mine's a really dark loaf. Is that more because of like the cinnamon and the brown sugar and stuff than anything else? Kind of hits with the crisp Dr. Peppy. I wish I had one. I feel like it being slightly warm as the honey probably hits. Yeah, the honey glaze is nice and tasty. Is the darkness coming from like the cinnamon, or is that the brown sugar, or is banana bread normally this dark? I feel like banana bread's normally lighter, isn't it? Or is it normally this dark? I mean, it's good though. It's very good. I like how crisp the exterior is, honestly. Like, none of it feels mushy in any sort of bad way. And like the sides are nice and crispy. The top is nice and crispy. It's good. It's very good. It's normally pretty dark. Ah, okay, okay. I was trying to decide if the color was right or not. I didn't know. All right. I think I need to find a plate. I think I have a clean one in here. I do. So I ran the dishwasher. I think I need to grab a slice or two and take it back over the desk while we keep playing our game. Looks excellent. It is delicious. I'm not gonna lie, this is incredible. We'll turn this so you guys can see when we zoom back over. People can have a nice little look at it. We can show it off. We'll take a couple slices to the desk here. Like to toast a slice in the pan. Ooh, some vanilla ice cream. Ooh, there you go. These are like, this is, okay, hang on. We never actually used it tonight. I'm curious. I'm curious how much this weighs, because these slices feel dense as hell. Like, it actually feels so dense, and I haven't actually used it yet. I didn't have a chance to use my new food scale. Hang on. It looks heavy. It is heavy. I want to see how much this thing weighs. All right. It's powered on. Okay, we're going to zero it out. Nope. I guess it auto zeros. Okay. All right. What's your guess on how heavy this slice is? This slice is maybe like a half-inch thick or so. How heavy? Wait, no. What are we knowing? I just put it straight on there. Should I not have put that straight on there? Should I have not put that straight on there? 2 pounds. Should have put the plate on. I could have. 3-point Marie. Very, very close. 3.75. 3.75 ounces this slice weighs. It is not the world's biggest slice. It is a thick, dense, heavy slice. It's solid. Put the plate on, then zero it off. Ah, got it. I see. But yeah, that is a hefty slice. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I finally got to use my my food scale. All right, we're gonna take 2 slices with me to the desk here. Turn our scale off. Just got back from spending time with the buns. Oh, nice. Yes, soon. I've tried it. It is very good. It is very good. Honestly, I think we could have gone harder with the cinnamon. I think we could have done more. I taste the banana in here. I really don't taste any cinnamon whatsoever. So I feel like we definitely could have done even more on the cinnamon side. But it is very tasty. I'm gonna set this here so people can like see the inside and like the edge of it, I guess. We'll do something like that. It's good though. It's very, very good. Very tasty. Looks so great being on diet and good. I know. I like to slice and pre-pack them in plastic wrap. Makes your life easier in the future. True. Soon, do you have like anything you pair your banana bread with at all? Or do you just like eat it straight up? This is very tasty though. This is incredibly good. I like the walnuts. Yeah. It's good. Sometimes toast a little extra with vanilla. See, that's what people were saying, a little bit with vanilla ice cream. That is delicious though. I could eat this entire loaf. I probably don't need to. But there we go. We have made banana bread for the first time. And I didn't burn my kitchen down, which is so great. Oh my God, this is awesome. Hell yeah, let's go eat some. This is great.